I'm doing this series where I'm resetting my life, and I have different categories slash pillars of which I classify my life, and I'll go a little bit more into that. But I think it's necessary for me right now at this point in my timeline of life because I am in my late 20s and I feel like my life is out of whack. And it's amazing. You know why? Because this is an opportunity to better my life and be more aware and actually take action towards what I want. This reset series, this one is going to be like episode 0, resetting. Why am I doing this? About 2 months ago in November, late November, I got let go from my job. And it's a trend going on, it's trendy to get let go or whatever. So I took some time for myself, of course, and I was traveling a little bit, getting because that was just like some plans that I had prior to getting let go and whatnot. And good that I had like a safety net to like fall into, which I was very very blessed to fall into because not many people get that, and I was okay for a couple months. Now stuff is about to start. It's starting to get real, guys. It really is. Um, that's okay too. Okay, we'll go into more details of my life, but I'm just gonna give you the breakdown right now. This is not meant to be motivation to no one. This is me only motivating myself, and it took me 2 months to get this video going, and that's totally okay. That is totally okay. And I'm starting now because right now is the time to start. Right now, whether wherever you are, right now. So I'm telling myself this, and I would love to be an example for others in this process, in this journey that I'm going through. I actually started at the beginning of this year, 2025. Can you believe it? Doing more with my blog. So I have a blog, but I'll talk about that also later because it's not that important at this moment. But I just want to emphasize the fact that I've been so complacent with my life. And now I'm finally shaking myself up because it takes a lot. It is not an easy task to do, to shake yourself up, to then open your eyes to see what you're actually capable of doing with your own life. Obviously, I'm also in the job hunt, so it's a thing too. Corporate life. Um, we love it. It's great, and we'll talk about more of that later too. Right now, I have notes, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at this. I want to be intentional with my life, more intentional in things that I can influence, because not everything you can influence. Quite honestly, you cannot influence many things in your life. You just gotta go with the flow, but you don't want to get carried by the river into whatever. Even though I should have started this years ago, I've been telling myself, oh, start recording yourself. But what has stopped me? Being insecure. Number one, being so insecure in myself, not thinking that what I had to say was worthy enough to be shared. Woo! But it is. Whatever you have to share is yours to share because it is a story that's coming from you. You're the only one experiencing your life through your eyes. Let's be real. That's the realness right there. You are the only one experiencing your life through your eyes and through your senses. So I'm telling myself that. So even though I'm in my late 20s, I told myself that I would accomplish so many things by the time I was this age, and I have not. And that is okay. But right now, I'm in a place where okay, yeah, I am doing enough but not influencing enough change, right? So I want to have change, but if I don't change, nothing's gonna change. So as I'm realizing this, re-realizing it, because I tend to ignore my own self in my own life a lot of the time. I want to put back in track myself tracking these progresses with my specific pillars, which are mentality, your physical stuff, right? Your relational and especially finances, because we're in a generation that just doing it because you only live once, low key. Like if you're not doing what you really want, if you're not traveling, like I mean, I love travel, but just having different experiences while you're young, you're really wasting a lot of your a lot of your time, dude. And there's so many currencies that we don't think about in life that we're just literally wasting. We're wasting the currency of time, dude. The currency of time. So like I am over here like I need to just do it. Like F it, go. Just go somewhere. And I've done that many times. Has it been the most smart to do at that time? Probably not. But the experiences though, those those you do not lose. Money you can make back. You can always make more money. That's how I always thought. You can always make more money. So these people, when it comes around here, we're not gonna be talking about a lack thereof. We're gonna talk about abundance of, because there is an abundance of everything. As long as you're outside and you're doing what you need to do in order to earn and gain, you will get it. And I talk a lot on my hands. Why? Because I am Latina. That's something just for you to keep in mind. I think that I am doing this mostly because I want to be more purpose driven. I want to have something to look back on, something to be able to actually track in a physical sense that I can see. And I just realized that my mic might be having some issues, and because I'm using my hand so much. I think that living a life that's purpose driven is the best type of life to live, because you are assigning the meaning to your life. You you have the power. You're assigning the meaning. You have the power to talk and speak over your life. So that's one of the things. And in general, lifestyle, because that's what I'm striving for. People ask, "Oh, what is your?" I want a certain lifestyle for my life. There is certain things with pillars that I will be talking about as we go into more episodes, but especially when it comes to the lack thereof and the abundance of. This is what I'm talking about, lifestyle. And I'm talking about something that's catered to me, because I believe that everybody wants a different lifestyle and can have it if only they apply themselves to get it. So I'm going to be deep diving into each pillar because they are their own entities and they require different focuses. I don't believe in like goals anymore. I'm not putting goals. I'm doing achievables because everything is achievable when you frame it in an achievable sense. It makes it less daunting. Like, okay, I have this goal. And then we've thrown that and had New Year's resolutions all over the place, but haven't actually gotten to them. And we're just demotivated by goals. So I have achievables with each of these pillars. And I will be sharing every single achievable within those pillars with you so that you can also keep me accountable while I keep myself accountable, do my best because that is hard. It is not easy, but you choose your hard and you choose your what you want to make easy, right? There is so much to this life and I'm very grateful for where I am today, even though it is not where I want to be. Because right now I'm at peace. I have a roof over my head. And a lot of people take those things for granted, and it's so easy to fall into depressions or what we're told by the media that is depression. Stop. We're going to be consuming certain things, and mind you, I've been consuming so much content for years. For years I've just been consuming. So now I want to put something out there that's actually that can actually make me maybe make somebody think for themselves, for yourself. Like, I'm thinking for myself. I'm thinking for what I want for myself. And I wanted to put that out there because I don't see like the content that I consume is a lot of people who don't look like me. And I'm not saying, and I'm not trying to bring things into it, but you need to see people who identify like you identify in certain aspects also succeeding. So then you can possibly feel the inclination to go and succeed too with whatever idea and motivation that you have to do things. So, this is where I am. And I am so excited for you to join my journey. For you to join my journey. Um, I like to call it what I call my blog. It's a journey through youth. I am still in my youth. I am so young, no commitments. And I can't wait to hear I can't wait to see where I end up. I can't wait to see where I end up. And it's going to be beautiful because I am the one that made it. I'm the one that achieved it because I'm the one putting it out there and resetting. So, if you want to follow along with the journey, subscribe, comment something that you also want to achieve. I don't know how this works, and it's going to take me some time to get used to it. But all I know is community is out there if you seek it out. And if this comes across your feed or something, I hope it's for a reason and it's the right reason that you need it. So, I'll see you at the next first episode.